All right, so welcome to the first episode of How Do You Do in steps 1 and 2. I'm your host, Aaron Hahn, and right now we're looking at a Troy-Bilt 2-stage snowblower, and our goal today is simply to talk through the simple steps that you need to follow in order to start your blower. So first things first, I'm just going to put this in F1 so that it's at the lowest speed, just in case there were to be some type of accident and where it takes off on you, you want to be able to control the blower. Second, if you're starting in cold weather, you're going to want to turn it to choke, and because it's right around 31 degrees, I don't need to go full choke. I'm just going to go about halfway between choke and run. Second, you need to make sure that your key is properly inserted because the machine will not start if the key is removed. Third step, you can prime your machine 3 times. Okay, then you should be ready to turn your throttle lever from stop over to the middle or all the way to the bunny. Either way, you're going to be starting your machine effectively. Now, you have the choke on the halfway point because of the temperature. If it was, for example, anywhere below where it was 20 degrees or below, I'd go to full choke. You need to make sure that you do have gas in your machine, which I made sure we were filled up before starting. I would recommend no ethanol. It says on the cap max 10% ethanol, but for these smaller engines, it's nice if you do not have any ethanol in your fuel. Second, you can check the oil if you'd like to, but I've checked it already, and we have the proper oil level in the machine. And then we should be ready. We primed it, choke is on, the key is in, and the throttle lever is not in the stop position. It's anywhere in the middle or over to the full throttle, and we can start our machine. And then moving that throttle lever to the far right stops or turns off the machine. So you could see in the video that I went from about half choke, staged it down, made sure that the machine stayed running, and then moved it over to full run, made sure that it stayed running. If it sounded like it was choking off and the engine was really struggling, then you could just turn it back one stage of the choke lever, and it'll likely keep the machine running steady. You can let it run for a good 2 minutes or so and then go back down into the run position. As long as it doesn't chug as if it's going to turn off, you should be set to go.